And we are back, Crying Breakfast friends. We have a new episode of Steven Universe, and I am here to review it. The new week of Steven episodes. Cartoon Network is doing their rollout of their shows, new episodes all week long. This week it's Steven Universe, and we fans and the creators nicknamed these Steven Bombs. And the first episode is a cry for help, or actually, cry for help. Yeah, whatever. And it seems like the title is kind of a double meaning. What do I mean? Well, the episode starts off with a something that this was probably the one thing I was able to predict in the episode when I heard about what it was about, was that Steven's viewing of Crying Breakfast Friends keeps getting interrupted by Peridot. She's trying to call back to the Gem Homeworld, going, "Hey, I'm stuck here, send help." And they of course have to stop that, so they go back and they realize that she rebuilt the communication tower that they destroyed in Coach Steven. But instead of using Sugarlight, which turned out to be a disaster last time, she decided to go and Garnet decided to fuse with Pearl instead, creating Sardonyx, which is a pretty amazing and worth the wait fusion. We've all been kind of, specifically since Coach Steven, been wondering and waiting when we'd see Garnet and Pearl fuse, and she's pretty spectacular and funny and a bit of a showboat and kind of awesome and worth the wait. I love the Tux. I do have the feeling that they were probably hoping maybe they could get Janelle Monáe to do the voice, but oh well. I loved her. She's definitely an exciting new fusion, and I hope we see her again. Matter of fact, Pearl would agree with that, apparently, because Peridot seems to be rebuilding. They tear it down and tear it down. This is actually making Amethyst a little sad and maybe a little feeling left out, making me feel like this is going to be an Amethyst episode. And I was actually thinking this was going to be a flip on Coach Steven, because Coach Steven was essentially Pearl feeling left out and a little jealous and feeling inadequate when Garnet and Amethyst fuse. So I thought we were probably going to be seeing that with this, but of course the show is always is unpredictable, because Steven very wisely thinks, oh hey, she keeps rebuilding this thing, why don't we wait and stake out and wait for her to come and prevent her from rebuilding it, which I don't know why none of them thought of that. But anyway, that turned out to be the wise move, and to their surprise, and my surprise too, it wasn't Peridot rebuilding it, it was Pearl, because she enjoyed being fused with Garnet so much, she just wanted to make an excuse for them to keep doing it. So they let it happen, and it comes on again. I'm guessing, since we didn't see the message again, I'm guessing it just turns on and doesn't do anything. It's just a blank message, I hope, because that's kind of a big risk. But anyway, they go, and just before they destroy it, Amethyst and Steven let the cat out of the bag, and Garnet gets angry, let's just say that, with Pearl, and instead fuses with Amethyst as Sugarlight, and this time it goes well, and it kind of ends on a bit of an unresolved note, with Garnet being very pissed off at Pearl, and of course Pearl really kind of doesn't have much leeway in this. I mean, she obviously feels terrible, and their relationship seems to be, at this point of the series, a little damaged, and it's kind of a sad note. There's a lot of things going on. I already mentioned how awesome Sardonyx is, and God, that whole scene is just fantastic. I love the weapon that they made. I guess one of the few things I was able to predict was their spear and gauntlets turned into a giant mallet. That was great. The Amethyst does have a song which isn't too long, so it doesn't make a huge impression, but it does give you the impression it was going to be a big deal, and it's a nice bait and switch, frankly. I also like the fact that at the end, even after Amethyst tells on Pearl, she actually ends up kind of defending her, which is something we've seen very subtly in their relationship since On the Run, actually. They seem to be getting along a little bit better, and we see that here, because I think maybe if this happened earlier in the series, maybe she wouldn't have jumped on trying to defend her as much as she did in this episode. So I thought that was actually a nice bit of character there. So, yeah, I've been told that this is actually leading into a bit of a story arc, so we're going to actually see where this goes. Fantastic first episode of this story arc. I don't know. I assume this will be the 5 days, but I'm pretty on board. This is great. What did you think about this episode? Please leave a comment below. Like the video if you thought this was a decent video enough. And also, you can definitely follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. I'll list those things below. I think that's it for now, so push the button, Lindsay. We'll see you tomorrow.